What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Ultravox, and going back to their 1981 album Rage in Eden. And the next tune is The Thin Wall. Walls are separating devices, though by the same token they also represent points of contact or intersection between different things on opposite sides. A thin wall suggests one that's maybe not particularly protective or sturdy, or perhaps, it doesn't block out everything you could see or hear through the wall. Either way, I wonder, what figurative or conceptual, if not overtly metaphorical, meaning might be at play. Let's find out. I mean, fair to say it's the early 80s, the Berlin Wall, I suppose that's part of it, but, it's not on the eve of it coming down, so I feel like a song like that would be perhaps a little less likely, but either way, I suppose it is a possibility. Let's find out. This is The Thin Wall by Ultravox on the 1981 album. That is right, isn't it? Hold on. Make sure I had that right. Yeah, 1981 album Rage in Eden. Stay will surely die, something like that. stopped like a minute ago, and there'd been a really great, nice and tidy, epic track, but that's crazy. That's a great tune. Again, I'm not quite sure what it's about, but it sounds like some big things. Talking about people not surviving if they don't leave, but then there was also a description of the people who did leave, and I didn't quite hear that clearly. So yeah, I'm not sure what's happening, but it sounds, again, if people are marching and people are gonna die if they don't leave, it sounds intense, sounds like war-related perhaps, but either way, sonically that was fantastic. It's funny, I was thinking during the bulk of that reaction that, it's funny how, the sort of caprice of history where I happened to, because my older sister and mom had listened to Depeche Mode, I happened to hear Speak and Spell at a very young age. Not probably in 81, or at least, I don't remember hearing it that early, but I remember by like 82 or 83 when, like 3 years old or so, when you're old enough to start like thinking about things on your own and, talking and so on. Well, talking before that, but yeah, I remember that just became one of the most transformative albums for me. But I feel like if I heard a song like this at the same time, I'd have been like, oh man, who's that? I need to get their album. I need to get their cassette tape and, listen to it relentlessly. So it's weird how it's a group I never even knew about until I started doing these reactions. Whereas, because I heard a group making, on some level, similar music around a similar time, I ended up falling in love with that group and, following it for a long time and, into the present day. So it is weird how the sort of arbitrary nature of history where, something that you might get into, you just don't get exposed to it, so it doesn't click, so it doesn't become part of your life, and then, oh, wait, like, you hear it later. It's like, man, I would have loved this. So indeed, the single-digit kid me would have loved a tune like this. I will say, as it went on, it felt more and more like an extended mix or like a 12-inch mix. It felt like, there was like the proper part of the tune, and I'm like glad that it went into that territory. I'm glad that it was a bit more expansive and, went into a different interlude and then came back for like even another articulation of the chorus and then sort of like a super long fade, or it seemed to fade like a little bit and then it like plateaued for a while and then it started fading again. But yeah, I like that it was like I'd say like 6 minutes. Yeah, more than 5, like 5:40 something. So definitely a longer album track, which now I'm thinking of the first couple Madonna albums where I remember being surprised where it was like, an album track was like 5.5, 6 minutes, 6+. So I'm always intrigued when, basically a tune you might expect to be a little more like, hey, let's make sure, it can be played on the radio and so on, but it's, like a full proper tune. So respect to them for doing that. Midge sounding good on the vocals. It's crazy. It's like a lot of the delivery was sort of rapid fire, which, I don't know if it was like perfectly in sync with the bass, but the bass line was also a sort of rapid fire synth bass line. I'm often very fond of that. So, yeah, it was cool the way his vocals were, keeping the same intensity and sort of speed, if not exactly the same rhythm as the bass line. So, Yeah, but like I said, didn't catch all of the lyrics, so not quite sure what it's about, but look forward to hearing people comment. Do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.